Oh, crooked. Good morning. It is Thursday. I wanted to do a little weekly reading vlog. I've really been wanting to talk about what I've been reading and just kind of do my thing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna just go and read and talk about it because I wanna. Usually in the mornings I'll just like read and meditate and then like eat breakfast at some point. But yeah, and then later today I really just have plans to go grocery shopping and possibly pick up my film that I got developed a few weeks ago. I don't really know what to start with. So guess we should decide, what should I do? I had a little bit of a late start to my morning. I've just been like staying up really late and then waking up really early, and it's just like not chill with me at all. I've just been so tired. So maybe I'll drink a Red Bull before I do anything. We'll see. I'll take y'all along. So I'll see you throughout the rest of my day. Hope you guys enjoy, and hope you like my little bookie talks throughout all this. We're gonna have a fun week. So yeah, let's get into it.
How many times have I cried inside my car? My car. How many times have you made me cry and want to die inside?
So I'm actually beginning with meditating this morning. I've been meditating on the floor. I actually just tried meditating on the floor yesterday for the first time. I've been meditating on my bed for like a really long time. And I tried meditating on the floor yesterday and I actually really liked it. So I'm gonna do that again today. I've been meditating with this rose quartz crystal, which is just like literally so beautiful. I really love rose quartz. I feel like a really strong connection to rose quartz. And I've also been meditating with these two crystals, which are really new to me. I just got these two crystals. This one is tree agate, which is just like so cool looking. I really love. And this one's celestite, which is also really pretty, and I love how like rough and like jagged it is. I've been really getting into crystals, which I'm really excited about just because I think they're so beautiful. So I'm just gonna get meditating.
The cops see in my head, can they see that what you said affected my death? Ooh, my
So I'm currently reading Girl, Women, Other by Bernardine Evaristo. I'm 298 pages in. I've been really liking it so far. I didn't pick it up for a while because it's kind of big and I thought it would take me a long time to get through, but I've actually been like flying through it. I find this author's writing just like really easy to get through, which I appreciate. It's basically just like a sort of character study on like all these different characters who are interconnected and related to one another. And I just really like the way she's doing it. I really like her writing style. I feel like that's what's getting me the most. It has really cool representation. There's like a lot of gay rep, and it's like pretty much centering around a bunch of like Black British women. So yeah, it's just been really cool so far. I have to say, I wish the gay rep was a little better. I feel like I'm like almost 300 pages in and like all the gay representation has been like not happy gay representation, and it's just kind of unfortunate because a lot of the characters have been gay. So I'm like, we couldn't make one of them like a little happy, you know? But yeah, I hope that kind of improves. Yeah, it's been a good time so far. I'm actually like really liking it, which I'm happy about in general. Just also because like the past few books I've read in September I haven't loved, and I'm just happy to like be reading something that I'm like into. Also, this cover is so pretty. Like, I love this cover. This is like probably one of my favorite covers of a book right now. At least I love it. I'm probably gonna do some school now and then pick this up later tonight. Hi there, it's the next morning. Oh, I was looking for my phone. I'm filming on my phone. It's around 12 the next day. I didn't do anything yesterday. I pretty much all day just did schoolwork, and I didn't even go grocery shopping or pick up my film like I thought I was gonna do. I think I'm gonna do that today. I really hope I'm gonna do that today because I really need groceries. So yep, crossing my fingers that I pull through. But anyway, I did read more of Girl, Woman, Other yesterday. I got to page 360. I basically read the sections that were Penelope, which was the last character of a chapter, and then I started at the next chapter with the character Morgan / Megan. I say that because it's a non-binary character and that's their dead name, but in the book it says Megan / Morgan, so that's what it is in the book. And then Hattie, which is their grandmother, and I'm like halfway through that chapter. I've been still like enjoying the reading process a lot. I think something that I find really interesting about this book is how she writes different ages. Like, she'll write one character who's like in their 20s or something, and then they'll write about their mother or about their grandmother, and it definitely brings a lot of insight to that age range. Like, I don't have that insight and I'm interested in it to an extent. Some of it I'm like, hate what that old person's saying, but it also is really interesting to see just into the past a little bit. I was really interested to see how this author was going to handle writing a non-binary character, because it said it in the back, and that was something that definitely intrigued me and persuaded me to pick this up. And I feel like it was done well, but not perfect, in my opinion. I just feel like, being nitpicky, there were little things I was like, I don't know. So yeah, it was okay. I don't know, it's kind of like the same thing I was saying in the last clip yesterday, like with the gay representation. It just isn't perfect, and I know that like it's kind of hard to be perfect. I mean, you can't really be, I guess, but I don't know, there's little things that I'm just like, I just wish this was a little better, you know? So that's what I think personally, but it is interesting to see, because in this chapter it starts with Morgan and then it goes to their grandmother, and their grandmother, or it's their great-grandmother, and so she's like much older, and you know, you just hear like such interesting and also devastating stories from her past, and it's just, I do find it really interesting to like be in the mind of such an older person. I don't know, I just find it sort of intriguing. So if you've ever heard of Donald Hall, which you should have, you should have heard of Donald Hall if you haven't, but this is his book, Essays After 80. My best friend Ash actually showed me his writing. And yeah, I've only read this book so far, but he has another one called Notes After 90, I think that's what it's called. And yeah, he just gives like a really interesting perspective into like becoming an older person and like the ageism that comes with that to some extent and whatnot. So I don't know, I found it really interesting that in this book she touches a lot upon older people, of like all different kinds of generations, and then also including like people of our generation. So it's like a really cool perspective. I think I'm still really enjoying it. I'm just really nitpicky and critical, to be completely honest. I really am. I'm a huge critic, but it's all out of love. I haven't picked this up yet today, but I have a job interview later today, which is a little scary, but it's actually my second interview for this place, so hopefully it goes well and I get employed. Now I'm drinking my peach Red Bull. This is like my favorite flavor right now, the peach and the tropical one that tastes like mango. It's so yummy, even though it's like poison for my body or whatever. I'm so into it. Okay, so I think I'm trying to like, I have a like, okay, words. I have like a half hour-ish before I have to leave. But I was trying to think of what I should do in the meantime. I was thinking I might just like pick this up and start reading or doodle on my iPad. But I also wanted to mention, because this has been on my mind so much, literally every time this author talks about food in this book, it is so good. Like, I don't even know how to explain like why, but like the way she writes about food is just so like glorious, like delectable. It's unbelievable. It's seriously like one of the best parts of the book. Like literally, like she just talks about food like multiple times just throughout it. Like, I don't know, it just comes up. There's a bunch of people and people eat food, you know? So like, but bruh, the way she writes about food, like it's so good. I don't know, I just had to like say that because it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. But yeah, so I think I'll read a little because I'm in the middle of this one chapter and I kind of like hate when I do that. Like, I like being done at certain fragments of the book, if that makes sense. So I think I'll read a little and then maybe I'll doodle a little. We'll see. We shall see. All right, let's get into it. I thought I'd give you a little OTD. I'm just wearing black pants because that's what they told me to wear, and a button-down shirt. Yeah, I'm not excited to walk in 90-degree heat in this outfit, but not much of a choice. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm back with my messy hair, and great news, I got the job. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Now I'm gonna eat some food and just fucking chill, you know? All right, let's do it. Okay, here's the thing. I really have like no food because, like I said, I'm going grocery shopping today. And I really have been wanting to make these cinnamon rolls. I fucking love cinnamon rolls. Literally, they are my god. And they've just been sitting around. So like, I feel like now's the time. What a better time than now? Hi, this is me editing Alexa like 2 or 3 weeks after I filmed this fucking video to say I'm watching these cinnamon rolls be iced and they look so fucking good. Oh my god. Anyway, that's literally it. Okay, thanks. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Last night I did go grocery shopping and pick up my film, and I have some amazing photos that I kind of want to share. I did read more of Girl, Women, Other yesterday, and last night I got to random noises happening in my apartment. I got to page 412 out of 452 or something like that. I really want to finish this book today. The last chapter I read before the chapter that I'm in right now was Grace, and she was actually the mother of the great-grandmother, so it's Morgan's great-great-great-grandmother. So we really got even farther into the past, which was really interesting and again really devastating to an extent, but I really liked it. I really liked this sort of perspective. The chapter we're in now is called The After Party, where I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's the last chapter, so I'm pretty sure all the characters like intermingle, and I'm not loving it so far. It's talking a lot about like the first chapter characters, and I honestly don't really remember them all. So yeah, I'm honestly really bored by the last chapter so far, so I hope it like picks up and does its thing and then I finish it today. I don't know what I'm gonna read next. We'll glance at my bookshelf. Let me show you my film because it's just like so spectacular and I need to share it. So yeah, let's go. I picked out some of my favorites and laid them out on my bed. And oh my gosh, like I love this one of my best friend Parker. It's so beautiful. And this one of my best friend Ash. Oh my gosh. It's just like so fun because like you see the photos and like just gasp and scream because they're just like literally incredible and like just like such a good feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna put these all back in a stack real quick, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. I really just want to read and finish this, like for sure. That's like my ultimate goal. We might go and like hike or something. Also, I experienced my first earthquake last night. My East Coast ass was like, oh my god. Yeah, no, it was really weird. It happened at like 11:40 last night. I was laying in my bed scrolling on my phone and like shit started moving and I was literally like, what is that? Like I was just like, I was at first just like, what? Like, because I've never experienced an earthquake. And then when everything started like moving, like I kind of moved over my bed and like the whole ceiling was literally just moving and like making noises, and I was freaking out. Like I was really freaking out for a second there because I learned a lot about the San Andreas Fault in my geography class, and me and my roommate would talk about it all the time. And like obviously like LA and Southern California is due for like a gigantic earthquake any day now. It's actually overdue. So I was literally just like, yeah, guess I'm gonna die right now, LOL. But experienced my first earthquake check. But yeah, I'm gonna start reading this sucker and I'll catch up with you guys later.
How many times have I tried to heal the scar?
Okay, I just finished the book, like literally just now, and I'm like tearing up. The ending was seriously really wholesome and I'm overwhelmed with how wholesome it was. I actually loved how it wrapped up. That was great. That was fire. Yeah. Wow. I didn't really think I was gonna like the ending, but I really liked it. So I'm happy about that. Up until this ending, I was like, I don't know, all throughout the book I was like 4, and then like towards the end I was like 3.5, but now that I'm at the end, I think I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't know, I feel like parts of it were like a 3.5, but I feel like it deserves a round up to a 4. Yeah, that was just such a satisfying ending. Like, damn. Oh, that was great. Now I'm gonna flip through the little end pages and just say goodbye to this book. I've been trying to decide what book I want to read next, and I've been looking at my shelf of the books that I haven't read right there, and literally just none of them are speaking to me. I just don't feel like reading any of them. So I really think I am going to reread something, which, I mean, I've never done before, but I think it'll be a good time. Like, why not? My 2 options for rereading was The Bell Jar or The Picture of Dorian Gray. I'm a little torn because I actually had this idea to reread The Bell Jar a few months ago when I really got out of my reading slump, because this was like my favorite book for a really long time. And I read it when I was really young, so don't know what that says about me, but yeah, I haven't read this in a really long time. I honestly forget so much of it, so it will literally be like a new book to me if I reread it. So I'm really thinking about this one. Like, this one's really high on the list of 2. Next, The Picture of Dorian Gray, also very high on the list because I really loved this book. Like, I gave it 5 stars easily. I loved it. It was such a good classic to me. The language was just so beautiful. I was just like highlighting full pages. Like, it was just so good. I think I'll go with The Bell Jar, and then I'll probably read something off of my shelf that I haven't read because I don't know, I kind of want to get through that stack, like I said in my wrap-up before Christmas, so I'll probably read something on there, and then if I'm not feeling another thing from that shelf, maybe I'll pick this up. I think this is what I'm gonna do though, because I've just been feeling this. Like, I've just been gravitating towards it for some reason, so wish me luck. I don't know why I'm gonna read The Bell Jar in quarantine, but here I am. Also, look at my cute lighter. It's a Cancer lighter because I'm a Cancer. How freaking cute.
How many times have you cut a hole inside my heart? Ooh, my heart. I didn't know that you were just the start.
The little berries are so cute. Good morning. It is Tuesday. Oops. So I did finish The Bell Jar. I ended up giving it 5 out of 5 stars again. It was weird because it really was like I read a new book. I read this for the first time when I was, I think, 13. Yeah, I read it when I was pretty young, a long time ago, and I kind of knew like the, you know, basic premise and like the story structure, but there was a lot I got out of this book that I definitely didn't the first time. I was debating between like 4 and 5 stars, but ultimately I gave it 5 because, like, I don't know, I just like love how honest and beautiful the writing is. Like, her writing is just like poetry, and yeah, I felt like, I don't know, way more in the head of this character because I'm now currently the main character's age. I just love the way it's written, and I just love like the journey it takes you on. And when I was thinking about what to rate it, I was like, maybe I'll give it 4 because like the beginning's kind of slow, but I don't know, I was thinking about it, and like I really feel like the beginning is that way because like she's really like setting up this perfect beginning of like when you are like just about to go into like a horrible depressive episode. Like, literally that beginning stage I feel like was really written well and like represented really well. And obviously like Sylvia Plath dealt with all these things in her life, so like just the honesty in this book is just like so real. And obviously, if you don't know what this book's about, heavy ass trigger warnings for self-harm and suicide and suicidal thoughts and like asylum shit. Yeah, one thing I would say, it definitely like freaked me out. Honestly, probably one of the saddest parts is like how they would treat people with mental illness in the 50s. Like, that shit's scary. Like, that shit's terrifying. Like, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy how far we've come. So yeah, it was a good time. I flew through it really fast. Also, like, if you can see, I tabbed a lot of it. And let me just say, I could literally do an entire video about the queer theory in this book. Literally, it was something that, I mean, I never noticed the first time around because I was so young and I just wasn't thinking about it. But now, like, I've never heard anything about this book and like its queer theory, but I started reading it and I was like, it's like that TikTok sound that's like, I saw gay, so I said gay. Okay, but yeah, like, honestly, I started reading it and I was like, is this a little gay? Like, is it just me or is this a little gay? And then I looked it up because I was like, someone else has to think this, right? And I was correct. I literally like read someone's full ass thesis paper about how this is gay, and I completely agreed. I could literally make a whole video about this. There's just like so many notes that I'm like, that does not seem heterosexual, but anyway. I have so much to say about this. I really could make a whole video, but I feel like literally one of the things that just like drew the line for me was how at the end she literally mentions like same-sex relationships and how she like doesn't understand them. And I'm like, this book was written in the 50s. Like, why would you even mention that? Like, why would you even mention that? Like, if you didn't like want it there, you know? Just a thought, I don't know, something to think about. So I also bought some books recently, so little mini book haul, and I also have to choose what book to read next because I finished this yesterday and then I didn't decide what to read next because I wanted to do it in the vlog. So let me show you all the books that I got. So first, I got all these books from Goodwill, so it was really baller because they were all like $2. So first I got Gone Girl. Yeah, I've been wanting to read this because I've just never read it, and I've somehow managed to never ever get spoiled for it. And I've really been wanting to read like something more like mysterious and thrilling because I've never read that genre book ever. Like, I've never read a mystery, I've never read a thriller, I've never read anything like that. So yeah, I thought, why not get this? I've actually like had the opportunity to buy this multiple times, but I've been like, I don't want to spend money on it, but this was $2, so I was like, okay, I'll do it. This is the edition that I got. I don't love it because it's like really short and stout. I like my books more like wider, you know? Next, I got Eliza and Her Monsters. It came with a really ugly, dirty dust jacket, so I literally threw it away. I hate having to do that, but it was just like not cute, and I didn't really like the cover that much anyway, so I was just like, I'm chucking this, you know? So yeah, I got this though. I've heard like good things about it. I don't know if it's actually a YA or not, but I feel like it is. And it has like mixed media stuff, which is really cool, and I know it like talks a lot about social anxiety, so I'm very, very interested, and I think it'll just be like really fun. It kind of gives me like, I don't know if I'm right about this at all, but it gives me like fangirl vibes, and I loved fangirl when I read it, so yeah. It's good, it's fun. I'm excited to have books that I want to read now. Not that I don't want to read all the books on my shelf, but like I was just like not feeling it recently, you know? Okay, then the last two books that I got were The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and The Girl Who Played with Fire. So, yeah, I'm excited about these because, I mean, I've heard really good things. I've seen good reviews. And also, kind of along with Gone Girl, I've just like never read anything like thrilling or like a mystery, and these are both that. So I'm excited to have them for October, which is coming really soon, so I can like, you know, pretend that it's like fall in Los Angeles and get a little spooky. I don't really know how like thrilling these are gonna be, but like for someone who's never read anything thrilling or like mysterious or scary, I feel like it'll do the job for a beginner, you know? I've been trying to decide what to read next, and what I'm kind of up against right now is Gone Girl or The Martian. I don't know, maybe I'll read The Martian. I really didn't know if I like wanted to read this. I mean, I was gonna read it eventually because I own it. It's just like a matter of when. But in Noelle Gallagher's last video, she's like my favorite booktuber ever. I get so excited when she uploads videos. She just uploaded this like book recommendation video, and she talked about this and said she loved it and that she wants to reread it because she likes it so much. So I'm like, maybe I should read it. I don't know. Literally, when one of my favorite booktubers recommends a book, I'm like, okay, I will drop everything and read it for you. Like, I will. Like, I'm not like other bitches. I will read that book for you. I'm gonna decide right now. So like, what should I read? Okay, I've decided. I've made my choice. I think I'm gonna read The Martian because it's like short, it'll be fun, it'll be like lighthearted. It's like 10-ish. I just had a class this morning and I have another one in like an hour. So I think I'll start reading this now and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Good news, my class actually got canceled, so I got to read some of The Martian, and my third class today is also not meeting, so I only have 2 classes today, one really early and one kind of later. But I started reading The Martian. I got like 30 pages in and I really like it so far. Obviously I'm not that far in, but what I really do like is that it jumps right into the story. Like, it is not slow whatsoever. It jumps right in and I'm really liking the format so far. I don't know, I thought I would be a little like turned off by like how scientific it would get, or how like sci-fi-y it would get, but I'm not at all. It's not even really like that, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not having a hard time getting through it so far. I find it really fast-paced and definitely has a great narrator. So yeah, I'm having a good time so far. I don't think this will be something hard to get through. Hi there. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I just wanted to do a little check-in. I just made myself some breakfast lunch. It's like it's almost 1. I read this morning and then I had therapy and then I read some more. I haven't really actually gotten that far in the book. Don't mind me, but I'm about 80 pages in to The Martian. I'm really liking it so far. I've gotten past the point where they like start talking about him on Earth and they're like, oh shit, is he alive? And yeah, it's a whole thing. I really like that section actually because I was curious about what was going on Earth, and this book's just making me think a lot. It's really fun and really entertaining. I'm having a really fun time reading this, but it's making me think so much about how I could never be an astronaut. Like, literally, I'm just like, it would be so like, you know, in some universe, it would be really cool to like, I don't know, like I can't even my brain can't even imagine going to space. I actually think that'd be quite terrifying, but people do it. Like, there's astronauts that just go to space, you know, and like this guy's literally just trying to survive in space by himself. And the narration is just like really cool and interesting because the guy is kind of just like unhinged and like unfazed, and he's so smart and figuring out all these things so he can survive, and it's just like really cool. And it's just like really interesting to think about and like to look into the world of like being an astronaut and like being associated with NASA, like how much of a like thing that is that like I just like never think about. So yeah, it's been cool. It's been a good time. I'll probably read some more today.
Limb from limb, head to toe. Limb from limb, head to toe. How many times?
Hi there. It's almost 9 p.m. So I had a really chill day. I just hung around. What did I do today? I really just like hung around because I didn't have anything to do, and I was so okay with that. So I did read more of The Martian. I got up to page 114. I'm really loving how this is going, y'all. It's just like so fun. It's such a good time. Like, I'm just having such a good time reading this. It's just so entertaining, and I don't know, it's just really light. I mean, it's light for the reader, but like, it's a heavy situation, you know, getting abandoned on Mars and all that. Let's see. Oh, I actually was drawing on my iPad today. Yeah, I drew this like Korosami edit. So I've been looking into getting the Legend of Korra comics because I did finish Legend of Korra. If I didn't say that, I feel like I did at one point this week, but if I didn't, I finished Legends of Korra, and God, I love that show. I love it. But yeah, I started drawing this Korosami sticker. Well, it's not a sticker yet, but maybe one day it will be. Yeah, I just like doodled today and read, and I'm probably gonna read a little bit more, and then I don't really know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night other than read. But yeah, so let me show y'all. Okay. So first, this is the reference. Oh yeah, this is the reference photo. Yeah, I used this. It's kind of hard to see, but anyway, hope y'all care about Korosami as much as I do, because I'm fucking obsessed with them. Yeah, don't mind all the little doodles around it. That's just me goofing off while I'm drawing. I don't know if y'all can see, but that's what it looks like so far. But yeah, it looks so cute so far. I started like coloring it, but I don't know, once I started coloring it, I started like not loving it. So I'm like, I don't know if I should color it or not. So I kind of just stopped. But maybe, I mean, I'm gonna pick it up again eventually. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. It's been fun. It's been a good time. Just hanging out, fidget spinning, you know. But yeah, that's all for tonight, folks. I'm gonna read some more, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey y'all, it's Friday. I'm on my floor. I've still been reading The Martian. I'm about halfway through. I've been reading it pretty slowly, but honestly I'm just like chilling, taking my time with it. I tried to read some of this in the bath. I read some of it this morning too, but I tried reading it in the bath, and my bathtub was making such a weird noise the whole time, and I was like, okay, I can't read this with this loud noise. So like I tried reading it with the audiobook instead, and I've only ever used an audiobook for my first time when I was reading Animal Farm, which was in the beginning of this month, and I like kind of liked it for like being able to like do stuff and read, but I didn't love it because like it just like was really hard for me to concentrate. Like I honestly could just like listen and then like not like pick up things. It was kind of weird. I didn't love it. Like I just didn't love it. So I stopped. I probably listened literally like 5 minutes before I was like, I don't really feel like it. So yeah, now I'm out of the bath, short story time, and I'm gonna read this now, but I kind of just wanted to end the vlog because it's been a little over a week. So I was hoping I would maybe finish this, but I did not, so what can you do? But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading The Martian and do my thing. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I had so much fun making it. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Oh my god, before I go, I literally have to tell you guys, I fucking used a bath bomb in my bath, and look at this thing they gave me. Opening it with my mouth, yes. A little fairy charm. Like, what? That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna have my friend make it into an earring. Anyway, okay, bye guys.
Limb from limb. to talk.